Saigon business shoutouts for this episode are for Mila Mushroom's New York Pizza in Taodian District 2. Get the supreme pizza and taste the dream. Cholo Tequila Bar in District 2, where you can party with the Latino community in Saigon. Welcome to a new episode of the Lux Saigon podcast, where your voice can be heard. Sami returns to the pod, and this time we discuss the Kaizen method, a Japanese method of making small improvements every day. The Kaizen method began being used in Japan after World War II, and it has been successfully applied by a company that everyone knows, Toyota. If you are listening to this podcast, then it is safe for me to assume that we are on a similar journey, one of going for the life of your dreams while evolving along the way. Let's do this, guys. I believe in us. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back here with Sami again for the second time. It's the second time having Sami on the Lux Saigon podcast. How are you, Sami?
Very good, thanks. And you?
I'm pretty good. Are you in Full Walk right now?
Yes, I am.
Nice. How's the weather over there?
It's super hot. Luckily yesterday it was rainy. Then it's less hot.
Hmm. Dude, here in Saigon it's really hot too, but we haven't had too much rain yet. We're still waiting.
Yes, yes, but it's not long. Just like a few week. It's
Hmm.
gonna be a very cats and dogs rain, and
Ah,
until now you will wish that the sunny season returned.
that is true. That is true. Nice. Okay, so this conversation is going to be a bit different than last time. Now we're talking about Kaizen. And
Yes.
I've heard of this word before, but I haven't looked into it much. Well,
Mm-hmm.
today I did ask do you know Alexa?
Alexa is your friend?
She's my friend. She's like a robot here in my room. I can
Really?
it's like do you know Siri?
Yes, I know.
Okay, so it's like Siri, but Alexa is just like a little it's made by Amazon and it's
Uh-huh.
a, a little
Is that a
ball.
speaker?
It's like a
A
speaker, yeah.
ball?
And you can ask
Okay.
her like any questions you want. So I asked her what is Kaizen, and she said something like improve like something that like in a business, it's like a mindset where everybody, even the CEO, is improving every day a little bit. Is
Mhm.
that something like that?
Yes, yes, kind of something like that.
Mm.
So it's a Japanese method.
Hmm.
Yes, it's the definition is from Japan.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's very famous in the Toyota Toyota
Mm.
the company that make Honda.
Okay. Nice.
Yes. Yep. So why I talk about this? Maybe because I have just learned about that, and I applied it in my daily life, and I
Mm.
realized where it's helped me improve my efficiency
Mm.
in working. Yes. So that's why I feel it's a very good method for me.
Hmm.
Before I think that what I should do is making plan. However, right now I think not about the plan. It's
Mm.
also about the Kaizen, how we could Kaizen things. So if we want to improve our skills or to learn everything. So before I've learned, I have heard from people said that when you learn 10,000 hours for one skill,
Mm.
so you could become a master. Yes.
Nice.
So
Nice.
when I approached the word Kaizen, I realized if you do one thing 10,000 hours,
Mm,
but no improvement, no changing, just do the same with the old result. So you would never become master,
mm,
even if you do it 10,000 times. What you should do is that you need to make continuous improvement after one time. You might need to make a small enhancements. You need to change your skill, or you need to find a faster way to do things. So that's how we could become the master.
mm,
Yes. So like 10,000 hours, but with Kaizen method.
mm.
Yes.
So are there any specific things that you are trying to improve with the Kaizen method?
Yes, so right now I'm thinking of improving my now I use Kaizens for improving my how to say, I want to build a business. So
Mm,
I'm thinking my first idea is how could I build a core team?
mm,
Yes. So that's why I find down a course learning how to do so. So and that's why I meet the definition Kaizen. Yes.
mm,
So that's how I met that one. And I think okay, that could lead my mindset. Uh, like I want to build my business, and what should I do first? Yes. So I learned in the course that how could I make a plan, but in a very detailed and very clear for me. But later, every day, every week, every month, I need to Kaizen again. So that's how I could make things faster.
mm. So how is Kaizen different from like other like improvement methods?
Mm, could you tell me one improvement method that you know?
That's a good question, actually. Like Kaizen kind of sounds like improving yourself like into infinity, like every day trying to improve yourself, right? Is that what
Yeah,
Kaizen
so
is?
people usually say like just try to be better 1% than who you are yesterday.
Hmm.
1% better,
Hmm.
better 1%, right? So how could you know that's 1%?
I guess first you have to know what you want to improve, right? Like what, or
Yes,
like, do you think you would start with like your weakest skills or your strongest skills or all of them?
yes. That's the time that you observe yourself. So
Mm,
every day is like you writing your diary. You could look back. Okay, today I do this, 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 and you could see again like what you want to change, what you think that you should be better at this one.
mm,
And tomorrow you could make an action to actually make a small improvement for that.
hmm,
So there are 4 steps uh, to do the Kaizen every day.
hmm,
So of course, the Kaizen is much better if you combine it with the plan, with your plan.
mm,
Yes. So if we only talk about the Kaizen, so there are 4 steps. Number one, that you write down everything's um every problems at the moment.
okay,
Yes. It's just like just write down your diary of a day. Everything happens in a day. Yes,
okay,
that's the first step.
hmm,
Write all the results, write all your feelings. So number two, for step number two, that you just two uh one most um one problems that you think that make you feel the most successful of the day. It's like one successful thing you have done of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Just one thing.
Okay.
And only and also you could you choose one fail things that
Okay.
you feel is the worst of the day.
Mm.
Yes. So after you two already have the two things, so just write down into column. Yes. And the first column of the most successful things you have done.
Mm-hmm.
So you write down the reasons lead to your success, your
Mm.
success, and make it as clear as possible, and especially find out the reasons from you. Yes, what have you done to
Mm-hmm.
help you um got that success?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and make the same things for the failure.
Okay.
Yes. And after you do this, we move to the third step. The first step is that the lessons we get from the things from step two. The lesson from the successful things you have done.
Mm-hmm.
Just write down, maybe just one sentence. Yes. So that could help you set in your mind for the next time when you do something, you know how to do it successful. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know very clear that what have you done for it? What have you prepared? What have you make effort for it so that you could get the result. So
Okay.
it's like the mindset of we call it like what have you done in the past affects what you got right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just like that. And we understand like what we have right now is not lucky. It's from
Mm.
a long time. We have prepared.
It's true.
We have tried a lot for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And just the same with the worst thing you got of a day.
Mm-hmm.
You have done something in the past. Maybe at this time you think it's from the mistakes or the unlucky things you got is not from you, maybe from other people. For example, today you got an accident
Mm.
on the road
Mm-hmm.
because of a woman, another woman, and you don't know who
Mm.
is she. She just hit you and you fell down and you got hurt. Yes, maybe that's not your mistakes, but
Mm.
actually it's your mistakes. Actually, it's
Nice.
from you.
Mm.
Yes, maybe in the past you did something the same like her. You
Ah,
did
okay.
you did the same like that, but affect other people. And now is the result you got.
It sounds like
Just like
karma,
that.
right?
Yes, it's just like that.
Mm.
It's the theory like that. So
Mm.
that because like when you do Kaizen, somehow you just feel worse about things. Like everything is your fault.
Mm.
However, like even you could blame it to other people, it's okay. But you would never learn or you would never improve. The only things we could learn when you point the problem from our side so that we could find out a solution to solve everything. But if
Mm.
we still blame other people, because of him, because of my boss, like this, not help
Mm.
me, or because of my family is not rich, because I'm not smart, because I don't have supports from the government, or blah blah blah, a lot of things. So okay, you could do that. However, at the end, we could not improve and we could not become better.
That's
Yes.
true.
So that's the third step.
Hmm.
And the last step, the step number four, is write down the accent to improve.
Mm.
The next step. So okay, so even you have a successful uh result, but what is your next step
Mm.
to become better? You always could become better. Even at that time, you think that's the best, but actually, you could become better.
True, because
Yes,
if you don't try to become better, maybe your level does not even stay the same. Maybe it just keeps going down, right?
yes,
So you have
yeah,
to
that's right.
actually try to keep getting better.
Yes, yes, that's right.
And that's true for me, like with
That's right.
I speak Spanish with my family, but when I'm not with my family, I don't speak much Spanish. So when I see them after 1 year, I realize, oh my God, I forgot some words. So if I don't practice
Yes,
my skill, I'm going to lose some of it.
yeah, that's right. Just like my English as well. Like when a long time I'm not speaking English, um, I also lose my skills.
Mm, yeah,
Yes.
it's good. Now we know it's normal.
Yes. So I just feel like the step four make me feel I have the action to actually make things change. However, to make a action, so what should you do? So what actions should we make? We must do the action small and clear and easy to do,
Okay,
and what you could apply tomorrow. Do not write down a very huge action that
true.
you must do for a month or for a year. So, of course,
Mm,
tomorrow you would never actually start changing it. Yes. So, Kaizen is also a method to, how to say, uh, it's also a method. It's like our brains, our brains are designed to ensure our safety
yeah,
as much as possible.
that's
So
true.
when you face with a larger goal, so the level of fear increases,
Yeah.
and activating kind of primitive part of your brain.
Yep.
Yeah, so it controls your survival's action reflexes,
Yeah.
and leading you to fear, or leading you to the thoughts of giving up.
Hmm.
So therefore, Kaizen is just like breaking down big goals into smaller actions.
Nice.
Yeah, is the way to deceive your brain.
Hmm.
Yes. So Kaizen is also like to break things into a very small action that when you think about it, you feel oh so easy. So that's how you could move a step for it. Yes. So I think like just like learning English, instead of trying to set up for 1 hour learning English. That's make me feel maybe the first few days is okay. After a week, it's a challenge.
Mm.
But let's think if you just need 1 minute, 1 day, 1 minute for learning English.
Mm.
Okay, it's very easy to do. And they could do 1 minute a day. After a week, they feel very comfortable. And at that time, we could make more challenge for them, maybe 2 minutes, and later 5 minutes. After a month, they get used to learning English. And at that time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes is okay for them because they get used to it, and it's not a scary method for them anymore.
Mhm.
So it's easier to help a person for their first few days approaching new things.
Mm. This sounds similar to one other method I learned about this year, and it's about it's from this book called How to End Procrastination Without Willpower. And pretty much what it
Mm,
says is like so you choose the thing that you want to do, like your new habit, and you start
mhm.
so small that it feels like it's pointless.
Mm, yes.
Like if you want to have a new like exercise routine and you're just starting, like they'll say like, okay, then just can you commit to like one push-up per day? Like
Mm-hmm.
start so small that it almost sounds stupid, but it's okay because it's actually going to help you in the long term.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I think that's the same idea. Yes.
Mm,
And I think that's, it's there. I have learned there are 7 to 8 um a strategy for making the action.
okay.
So what you say is one of those uh strategy for
Okay.
this, because like different things you need different way to do.
Mm,
So like when we learn a skill or we have a goal, it's like we could think of an elephant.
yeah.
Now, how could we eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
Yes, but we need to have the first bite.
Yeah, you have to take a bite.
Yeah, yeah, yes, you must take the first bite. So that's it's just like break the elephant into very small bites and
Mm,
take the first step for it. So it's also like when you have an idea for doing something, like before, like I usually make a very long plan or try to Google searching a lot of things.
mm,
However, for this method, what you do is that you must have the first bite. So make the first result. Yes. So that's really what you need. So
mm,
based on that result, you know what should you do next. But if you have a very perfect goal, a very perfect plan, you would never start it because it's so complicated and it's not real.
mm,
Yes. Um, or just like English is just also an elephant. So maybe the first bite is very important. It's just as small as possible.
mm.
So that is just one strategy. There's another strategy. It could be burning your boat.
Yes. Like no way
Yes,
back.
burning your boat. Yes. So like burning your boat is not like it's not of course like when you push yourself in a very dangerous situation, then you must have all of your ability to survive.
Yeah.
Yes. So however, like it's much easier like in our daily life because we don't want to risk our life like that.
Mm,
You just need to set a commitment. For example, like but it's should be it's gonna be works if you have a team. So like you too. So I commit with you that if I don't learn English a day,
mhm,
so I will punish myself. Number one, run 5 kilometers. Number two, that I would give you 500,000 Vietnam dong.
mm,
And number three, that I would maybe I could teach I could do a volunteer uh organization event for 6 months. Yes, it's just like three punishment. But that three punishment could help you improve, not make you worse.
Mm,
Yes. So just write down the punishment that you will got if you not finish something.
mm.
Yes, and you must tell it to a person who could watch your result, who
Nice.
could help you keep track the objective.
We usually call that this accountability buddies. It's like
Accountability buddies. Ah, okay.
it's like your friends that you can tell them like, hey, like this is my commitment. If I break this, then now you know, and you can help me with my punishment.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Um, I remember there's another one we call is like eat your fork. Eat a fork.
Eat
Eat
a
the fork
fork.
first. Yes, eat the fork first.
Ah, so what does that mean to
Uh,
eat your fork?
yeah, the fork, the you could see a fork is
Yeah.
like not easy to eat, right? It's like something that you don't like to do, but you have to do. So you should do it first of a day.
Is
So
this
like
like eating your
instead of
vegetables first or something like that? Or
just a fork is just like something that you don't like.
okay.
Yes. Like maybe to me, I don't like calling the uh customer.
Mm,
I don't like to call the customer and making some sales with them. I don't like that. But
mm,
it's something I have to do. So instead of waiting until the afternoon or the evening to do it, because at that time my energy is very low
mm, mm,
and I could feel so tired of doing things.
mm,
So I could maybe try to avoid doing this,
mm,
and I could not reach my goal because I keep postpones to complete that job.
mm,
Yes. So I should push the fog. It is what I hate to do in the morning. So in
mm,
the time of the morning, I must to do it.
mm,
So I could use eat the frog frog first and burn your boat so that I could
mm,
complete what I hate in the morning, so
mm.
that I feel comfortable during the day later.
Sure, right?
Yes,
And the good thing is that if you do it in the morning, then you're not even thinking about it later. You can just continue your day with a clear mind.
yes,
That makes
yes,
sense.
yes, that's right.
That makes sense.
Yes,
I see that in the Kaizen, like you mentioned, writing many things down, and it feels like writing things down is like so powerful, right? Like, but I know like in the past I felt lazy, like why do I have to write something down? But even just like even if you have a calendar on your desk at work, even just writing things on the calendar is already so helpful.
yes, that's right. So writing down, maybe if you know, for the first week, it takes me an hour for this. I was
Mm,
so tired because before bed, and I also have to write it down. I
mm,
feel so tired for that. However, like during the course, so I have the teachers and all the friends push me up
mm,
so that I could completely finish 1 month with the Kaizen method. And I realized that I really focus on what I need to improve. And that actually makes me have a big improvement.
mm.
Yes. And I think it's really it works on me if I could do it 1 year with that
Sure.
method, so
Hmm.
that it could have a very big change.
Like,
Yes.
can we know exactly like what did you improve for yourself with Kaizen?
Um, I for the first course, what I expected before the class that I could improve like earning more money or having more customer. However, for my first course, what I found out that I have the improvement in the relationship with my mother.
Nice.
Yes. So before, like, I could not share things with her, and I was so confusing because I just feel like maybe she does not understand me, or maybe she's too old to understand, or I just have so many reasons for sharing things with her. So
Mm-hmm.
that's lead to the problem because we do not understand each other. So but we work together,
Mm.
and she's my mother, so I just feel like she's always wanted to do what she wants. She would never listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
However, when I applied Kaizen every day, I realized so I must solve that problem before everything else. So writing things also helped me to priority things. So I realized what should I need to do first. So it's not about the skills or the knowledge, it's about the relationship. And because my mother is very important to me, then I need to solve that problem first. So I have write down everything. What should I say to her? What the so what should I do to have an appointment with her? What should I say? And during that appointment, uh, what I must do, like I must listen to her. I must use nice words to her. I must be so modest
Mm.
uh, when I hear whatever she said. So I just write down very detailed what should I do, and that those things also what I have learned in the class. So I should apply everything, and later after the appointment, what I do, I write down very clear things like that, and when I have to do, that's the frog to me at that time. So I also set a commitment as like burning the boat
Mm.
with a buddy.
Mm.
Yes. So because there was a homework that I must check in with a buddy every day.
Mm.
So what should you do tomorrow and what have you done today? Just share things like this. So when you speak out with another person, so you tend to be keep your promise, keep what you do in the your plan. So I set my commitment with my that party. So I have to do, and I just takes a very deep breath, uh, spending time with my mother and just sharing things because I have prepared everything on paper so
Mm.
that I could feel like when I tell her what I really think. It's turned out everything's not like what I have thought. Uh,
Mm.
she's very she's very thoughtful, and she just say okay, if it is what you think, so I always support you. I thought she would angry and was terrible, but it's not
Mm.
like what I thought. So later I could share what I think with her, so I could feel that I feel less um terrible feeling. I feel less negative.
Mm.
Yes. And that's how I feel things better after
Mm.
that. Yes. So
Awesome.
yes, that's what I got for the first course with Kaizen. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good.
So you and your mom run the business together, right?
Yes.
Good. So then, yeah, that makes sense. So like when you improve your relationship with your mom, then your whole business will also improve too. That's awesome. Oh, I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you something that you mentioned earlier about the primal like human instincts.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I I heard on the Joe Rogan podcast that the casinos in Las Vegas they study the primal human instincts and they create their casino games in a way that triggers your like those instincts and it makes you want to keep playing the games. Yeah, so I'm just really I'm curious like yeah, which primal human instincts like do you find are like the most interesting?
Mm, I don't really understand it.
Like for example, like for me, like when I heard about the Las Vegas casino games, they said like when you like there's a game where you pull the lever and then the fruit starts rolling, right? And
Yes, yes.
if you get like three matching fruits, then you win money.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you get like strawberry, and like watermelon, and like oh I lost, but because your brain sees that you almost won, then it says
Oh.
I want to try again. So then you pay more money
Ah,
and you
yeah.
play again because they say like
Um,
when humans used to live in the wild before, when you almost catch the animal but it runs away, you still feel like, hey, I almost caught it, so maybe I can just try again and catch it.
so you mean like is that true for everyone, or what should we convert
Like
that theory?
I'm interested in this because it seems like many different industries they know about these primal human instincts and they use that to sell their products to us.
Yes. You know what kind of instinct? I think it's our
Mm,
greed. Yes. Because every like it's very easy. It's just our instinct.
yeah, it's
So
true.
yes. So we always want more. Yes,
That makes
want
sense.
more and earn more.
Like if I imagine a person living in the jungle, like I imagine like it's hard to find food, it's hard to find clean water, so you have to get as much as you can every day, and you always feel like I don't have enough. Okay, but right now it's 2024, right? It's like I'm not living in the jungle anymore. I'm in my apartment and like there's a 7-Eleven downstairs. I can get food anytime, but there's still a part of me that wants to tell me like, hey, I don't have enough right now. I think we should get more. So then I'm
Yeah.
curious, like, how can I like uninstall that or what can I do about that?
Yes. So you don't want to lead by the things like that.
It's like I don't want to feel that I don't have enough because I do have enough. Like I have,
Yes.
and even if I get
Yes.
more money, like I could still believe I don't have enough. Like after the first million comes, I could still feel like, hey, I don't have enough. I don't feel safe yet.
Yes, yes, I know. It's just like right now I have read books from the teacher that I'm learning with. So he's got like the mindset, one of the mindsets that we need to learn and practice.
Mm,
That is to accept.
mm,
To accept. So accept it could be if we accept in the wrong way, it could be you are endure uh what you don't like. But if you
mm,
accept in the right way, that you think you see the things, okay, everything just like that. Maybe we that's what we got and just
mm-hmm,
accept. So just things, everything like okay, that's enough. So
mm-hmm.
that is one mindset that we need to apply.
Nice.
So that could change everything later. So there are some methods to do that as well. But we need like maybe a long time for that, and you need a environment with good teacher, good friends, and good books.